But one of the things I was thinking about when I got back from the wedding is my alcohol consumption. And I always think about that because it's at sea level, right? So you can drink a lot more for longer, or I guess not a lot. I guess a lot more would be the best way to put it, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess apparently if you drink in an airplane, you get pretty wasted quickly off like one drink. It's the opposite when you're at sea level, right? And you kind of have a bigger tolerance. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking back to it. It started off with me just thinking like, man, I feel like I drink a lot, and which it's a wedding, right? I feel like most people did, right? But my tolerance was way higher when I got back. Like I came back and we had a baby shower. Mm-hmm. And I think I was like 6 beers deep, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's usually like where I kind of stop. I'm like, I feel great. I can do like another 6. Yeah. Did you drink it all after the wedding?
I think I took about a week off. I think I needed a week to just...
I should have done a week.
Clear it out. But no.
Clear it out.
But no, I mean, after that, I guess I kind of have noticed a little bit of a difference too. I think it's just like the altitude stuff. Going to Albuquerque, it's like a lot higher altitude. So,
but do you think your tolerance is higher?
Maybe.
Because maybe do you think so? I'm just trying to figure out if I'm the only one that happened to. Because I remember thinking that like this is like I know I joke like I could probably have 6 more. But like I remember thinking like, God, it's like I feel like fine.
I feel like that's the thing. I mean, tolerances can change, and especially the amount we were drinking could definitely change it. But I think I'm just such a lightweight anyway. So like it's like, okay.
I used to have 1 and now I can have 2.
Yeah. It's literally like that. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
When I was doing that process of thinking of like the tolerance part too, but then I started thinking like what it does to your body, right? Because alcohol is such a weird thing because it's like it's the only weed is legal here now too, but and in some other places, right? But for the longest time, it's the only legal thing you can get, and I feel like it's so bad for you. Like I can't think of one thing. For weed, you can make some arguments, like it helps with people that maybe have an eating disorder, helps you have an appetite, it helps with different things, right? And smarter people know more than I do about that. But alcohol, there really isn't one. Like, can you think of like a?
The only thing is like pain, I guess.
You think alcohol helps with pain?
That's what people say, right? Like they'll take like a shot and like.
I guess. Like emotional pain, maybe?
No, like physical pain. I thought like it's a little bit numbing. I don't know.
I always see people after they drink in pain because they like,
that
got hurt or got into a fight, or
you're like more likely to be clumsy,
like to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
But they're really, I guess the only benefit I can see to alcohol is socially. Someone who's socially awkward when they have a few drinks, like and for someone who maybe has a hard time opening up in a group, it's like a social lubricant. Yes.
Ooh, okay.
That's the one benefit. They should put that on all the bottles.
Social lubricant. Yeah.
But other than that, there's not a lot of benefits to it.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean,
but there's a ton of bad stuff.
My top thing. Yeah.
Anyways, the reason why that thought process came about, because I'm like, there's no way I'm a better like human being after drinking that much over the
it was your
wedding.
weekend though. It was your wedding. So
for sure.
You had to...
my body's I've struggled so much with going back to the gym, but I know like, I will, like, whenever I get back into a routine, it'll be fine. Yeah. But yeah, I was just sitting around like, God, I bet I ruin something in my body. Like, usually your body will regenerate fine. So I'm not too worried, but yeah, I just remember thinking that like, there's nothing good, like health wise.
Right.
So strange that like that would be legal for so long other than the prohibition. Right. But before that was legal and they made it illegal.
Right.
I wonder who was the first one to like make alcohol. Like, how would you even tell someone about it?
I feel like it must have been an accident, like back
He accidentally made alcohol?
Well, because it's like fermented fruits, right? Or fermented.
Oh, so someone ate like a bad plum.
Right.
And just started like taking their clothes off and dancing.
Right. Or like they were storing a bunch of fruits.
Steve is crazy. Crazy Steve eats all the old plums. And he's like partying.
Yeah, no, there has to be something to that.
I bet you're right though. Cause I forgot is all alcohol fermented fruit? Or some form of, because vodka's potatoes, right?
Right.
And I believe that's fermented.
Right.
Right. And then tequila is
agave.
Yeah.
Plant. Yeah.
And then beer, hops, right?
Hops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some fermented something, huh?
Yeah.
It's weird to think. Have you seen that? Have you ever heard of hooch?
No.
So wait,
actually it sounds familiar now.
You're like Turner and hooch?
Right.
No, like in prison they make hooch. It's like, I don't know. I know my brother got in trouble for making it one time and I've heard stories. But it's like they would get all the old fruit peels and stuff and they would just leave it in a bag and let it rot and then drink it. I heard it's terrible, but I heard it jacks you up. So I think you're right. I think it was some bad fruit. Yeah,
they just like accidentally got drunk one day from fruit. I don't know.
I feel like they ate some fruit and like the family acted weird.
Right.
I was thinking...